What's up, y'all? This be your boy Scotty, and you're watching my review of Basketball Wives LA episode 2 and R&B Divas. I think this is episode 5 or 6. I know this video was like 2-3 days late, but I still, it is what it is. I really haven't been so enthusiastic about the Basketball Wives LA, and R&B Divas is a very good show, and this is what I think I'm gonna do for the time being. Since Love and Hip Hop is gone, and the show choices aren't really that great for Monday nights right now. Whichever show was the best one between Basketball Wives LA and Bad Girls Club Mexico, that's the one that's gonna get the solo video, because I don't see R&B Divas when it first come on. I have to wait till the next day and watch it on my DVR, because Basketball Wives LA come on, and then I watch Real Housewives of New York City, and then 9 o'clock R&B Divas and Bad Girls Club come on. So I'm watching Bad Girls Club but flipping back and forth through R&B Divas. But then I just stop flipping back and forth so I won't miss nothing on Bad Girls Club. So when I try to do the video at the end of the night, I'm trying to figure out which show was much more eventful that it deserves its own video. So that's what I'm gonna do for the time being. And not to say that R&B Divas hasn't been eventful, but because it has. But to keep from doing so many reality show videos at one time, it has to have a video with another show. So to top it all off, whichever show is more eventful, it gets a solo video. Like this week, Bad Girls Club Mexico got a video by itself, and this week Basketball Wives LA has to share a video with R&B Divas. That's what's gonna have to happen. And I also want to say that I did not do my review on Real Housewives of Miami, and I really did watch it last Thursday, and it was the shit. So what I'm gonna do is, come Friday, I'm gonna do my Real Housewives of Miami review for episode 1 and 2, and I think I'm gonna do my perspective on Real Housewives of New York City and New Jersey, because those two shows have been giving me the drama, and it is what it is. So Miami already got me heated already. Like, I'm loving that show already, and I can't wait till later on today and watch it. Also, what I want y'all to do is, since I brought up Real Housewives of Atlanta, Miami, please make sure you comment at the bottom and let me know that y'all watch it, and if you want me to do if you really, 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 really want me to do a review on it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So this video might be more than 10 minutes since I've been rambling at the very beginning. So here you go. First of all, I'm gonna start off with Basketball Wives LA. And the first beginning of the show starts out with the continuation of Gloria's dinner party. These bitches are so childish. I don't even like Tacky Christie like that, but she walked into the Lions Den, and these bitches are acting so childish. Malaysia really did have good intentions on bringing Jackie to the party. Damn, it's 3:58 in the morning, but whatever. Bringing Jackie to the party. They were acting really childish, and Jackie got up and she left or whatever. Jackie apologized to them, and then she said that she felt like they owed her one too. And in a way, I think they all need to just say I'm sorry to each other, because nobody, in my opinion, is innocent. Yes, Jackie was talking shit, but they all were talking shit about each other. So I think an apology is in order from everybody. I mean, I'm just saying, even though Jackie acts like she didn't do nothing, she did do a lot to cause problems with the group, but the other girls had their hands in it too. That's how I feel about it. So Jackie left, and they started playing on the girl phone and all that. I just thought that was real childish and stupid. Going on to the alien and burning at the beach. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you get my drift. Then Jackie and Malaysia, they talked about the party, and Jackie was like, she was thanking Malaysia for bringing her there, and she really felt like she was being genuine or whatnot. And I see that Malaysia is trying to be the peacemaker, and I think that this season they're putting a lot more into her personality, because last season we didn't really get too much of Malaysia and her own personality besides the fight. That's the only thing that we really knew Malaysia for. And I think that Malaysia does have a big, does have a fan base on the show because people really do like Malaysia, and I'm glad that they're giving her more scenes and more airtime, displaying her personality. And I think that Malaysia is a very sweet person, but that's gonna get her fucked up in the long run being so sweet to these bitches. Brooke gave Drea and Gloria her opinion on the girls, and that brings me back to the party. I felt like Alien had no business speaking on the situation with Jackie when she was not there and she didn't know. She was on the outside looking in. She needed to shut the fuck up. Got that Rashida syndrome. Act like she don't know how to shut the fuck up. She's not allowed to have an opinion. She wasn't there, so shut the fuck up. But yeah, she gave her opinion on all the girls and all of that. So then Malaysia, Gloria, and Drea, they meet up for lunch. And Malaysia wants to discuss her jury line, but they want to discuss what happened at the party. I'm so over them talking about Jackie. But whatever. I'm not even going to talk about it. Drea leaves the photo shoot because of Alien now. This is the part that got me. Who the hell does Drea think she really is to be leaving a damn photo shoot because another model is there? That was kind of unprofessional, and it was kind of rude to do something like that. But it is what it is. Alien felt some type of way behind it, but in my opinion, I don't think she should have felt any type of way behind it. I mean, she's the one that benefited from it at the end of the day. I mean, she the one who ended up getting more airtime, more picture time, more shots, and she's on the cover of the magazine. So I don't even see what her point is to be that upset. I mean, granted, Drea was unprofessional and rude as fuck, but I mean, if you getting all the shots and you getting more camera time, then who gives a fuck about another bitch leaving the shoot? That's how I feel. Gloria got a movie role. Anyway, Brooke was talking to her manager or a publicist or whatever the fuck the big bitch was, and they was talking about the photo shoot, and then she also brought up Drea and how she felt about the whole situation with Drea leaving and being unprofessional, and she also talked to Gloria about this shit. And I really feel like Alien really needs to sit her ass down. If she got why is she talking to everybody else about her situation with Drea, which it really wasn't a situation? Drea was just a dumb bitch and left the damn shoot. If I was Alien, I wouldn't even be that upset about it. I mean, granted, like I said, granted the bitch was being rude and she was being disrespectful and very, unprofessional, but at the same time, it worked out in your favor. You got more shots, you got the fucking cover. Why do you care about what the fuck another bitch doing? You know what I'm saying? I just think that she's taking this shit way out of proportion and she's talking to too many people about it. If she got a feeling about the whole situation, she should have talked to Drea about it and not everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Laura and Jackie had a lunch date, and I will say this, I don't like Laura at all. I never have liked that bitch, but I can say that I like her better than Gloria. Like, I can do her way better than Gloria because Gloria is just a weak ass bitch. And that brings me to something else. Fuck the Laura and Jackie lunch date because boring, just like this whole episode is. But Gloria is full of shit and she's a big hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? Just last season, you brought Drea into the group or whatever, and you was all judgmental about what she did in her past and what type of girl she was, and you was acting the same damn Mother Teresa way on Basketball Wives Miami, the way you acted towards Royce for no reason, and you was being a fake pie-faced, two-faced ass, rabbit mouth ass bitch towards Royce, like in her face. You know what I'm saying? You saying y'all can chill and have one-on-ones, but when you get with the other bitches, you was like, that bitch is a hoe and this and that. Like, what's so different about Alien? Alien is the same type of bitch Drea was, and you giving this bitch a chance. I don't know if it's because you just turned the leaf or whatnot, but bitch, sit down. You very fake, and I don't fuck with you. You're a rabbit mouth bitch, and I don't like you. And the only thing that mattered this episode was the scene with Malaysia and that girl Bambi. Bambi is already my favorite, and I think that with Bambi being added on to the show, it might give the show that much needed spice, because this shit was so boring this shit was so boring and uneventful that I walked out and helped my mama bring groceries in the house. Like, if I'm really watching the show and my mama tell me to bring groceries in the house, I'll be like, Mama, wait till the commercial break so I can go, wait till the commercial break because I'm watching something. You know what I'm saying? I can even do that. simply because I really didn't give a fuck about this damn show. It was just that boring. So I got up and I put the groceries in the house, and I missed certain shit that I had to go back and watch it just so I can do the damn review. And I still forgot some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just that fucking boring. The show didn't really get good until Malaysia and Bambi came out there and they were having that conversation. That scene alone was fun. And the shit that Bambi said was the God's honest truth. She was like, I don't really understand what Laura's problem is with Jackie. And you know what? I get lost in that girl drama shit. Like, what happened? Did she fuck her nigga? And Malaysia was like, no. And then Bambi was like, so what's she mad for? Is she just talking shit, right? And then Malaysia was like, yes. And then Bambi was like, okay, and who gives a fuck? I mean, bitches talk shit. I mean, it's been plenty of times I be talking about bitches and then I be like, hey boo, that's some real shit. That was the realest shit that was said on the motherfucking show. And with that being said, I like Bambi. I already like her. That is my number one favorite. Well, not my number one. She my number two behind Malaysia. But that's my favorite right there. And I think that she's going to be the one to make me want to watch this show because this shit is just boring and dry. And like I said, violence ain't got nothing to do with it. And, you know, getting it cracking ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just boring. Ain't nothing happening. It's all about Jackie and whether they want to forgive Jackie, whether they want to bring her back in the circle, is whatever. Like, I'm sick of that. Can we talk about something else? Okay, let's get into R&B Divas. That started off with Selena talking to her management, and you know they were having miscommunication, and then you know they were talking about how terrible things was in Chicago, and you know Selena got clarity from the guy that you know he's behind her and her brand, and he wants to do better and whatever, so they got a clear understanding. Monifa and Faith went out for lunch to talk about Monifa returning to the music industry, and you know Monifa hasn't had an album out since 2000. And her last single, I think her last album was called Home, and the single that she had a video for was called I Can Tell Guys Are All the Same. I can tell it when they playing games. I can tell what kind of guy you are. I can tell it. I can tell it. I can tell what you really want. I can tell it when it's all a front. Gotta know before I go too far. I can tell it. I can tell it. What she say? Damn, her second part was my favorite. The second verse of that song was my favorite part when she say, what did she say? Damn, I forgot that part just that quick, but I love it when she say, damn, I not know that fucking song. I just really forgot the verse. I was finna go into a full damn concert. Whatever. But yeah, Faith was telling her, you know, the revolving door with the record labels and how things are very much different than it was when they were in their prime. So I found that to be an interesting conversation because, you know, Faith was, her last label was with Capitol, and years later she went independent and started putting her own music out. So Nikki met up with Big Jim. You know, they finally got, you know, I think Nikki took offense to him saying that she was eccentric. Nikki, ugh. I don't want to talk about her. I'm just going to skip that whole scene. Fuck Nikki. Anyway, Selena moved out of her house that she was living in for a month or whatever, and her sister called her and told her that she booked them a gig to sing America the Beautiful, the Brave, or whatever, I forgot, at the Braves game or whatever. So then on a lunch date with all the girls, Kiki was there without Mike, and that was a beautiful thing to see her there by herself or whatever. All the girls was happy to see her grow. Monifa talked about her plans for her and Therese to have a new baby, and this is one thing I did agree with Nikki on when she was in the confessional, when she was saying that she was very concerned about Monifa wanting to have a kid and then trying to get her music career back on track. So that's going to be a lot of work for her. Selena told them the news. Faith and Nikki were too busy to do it. Monifa went off and said it's too much separation and she don't want to do shit unless everybody else is involved in it. But you know, Selena and Kiki got her to do it, and they decided to go ahead and just do it with just the three of them. Selena met up with her sister at some pizza joint, and her sister told her that, you know, the meeting with her manager didn't go so well, and he decided to just withdraw from being her manager or whatnot. And you know, Selena took her shots of Patron. It was so funny, but you know, they worked it out. Monifa talked to a producer about her comeback, and they was telling her, it was like it's been like 12 years since she had an album out, so things is not the same way as they were back then. And it's clear that Monifa is going to be an independent artist because let's just be honest, even though it's kind of fucked up, nobody wants to be a part. Nobody wants to put hands on an artist that's been gone for so long, especially an artist like Monifa, because even in the 90s when she was in her prime, she really wasn't that big of a star either. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama don't even remember Touch It at all. And me being 23, I remember that song because I was in the 4th grade when Touch It was out, so I remember that song. But my mother doesn't remember anything by Monifa. She doesn't remember much from Kiki Wyatt either, except for that My First Love and Don't Put Your Hands on Me song she had out. And any song with Avant, she remembers that. Selena, she remembers Guess What from her. Nikki Gilbert, she remembers If You Love Me with Brownstone. And of course, she remembers all of Faith Evans' songs. So, with an artist like Monifa, you know that she is going to put out her music independently, and ain't no major label going to be touching her, because even in the 90s when black music was hot, she really wasn't that hot either. She was one of those artists that flopped all the time. Basically like a singles artist, because she had hits, she just didn't have sales. So, she's pretty much excited about, working with a producer and having being able to work somewhere in Atlanta to do her music and putting her music out independently. She was happy about that. So there was issues at Selena's photo shoot, and it was a bitch there getting an attitude, and Selena was really ready to get her together. The bitch was getting, fierce with one of Selena's employees, and Selena was ready to go off on that bitch, and she just left because the shit was very unprofessional, and it was. But if I was Selena, I really would got get up with that bitch and let her have it. But you know what? I'm glad that Selena took the high road and just left and just exit stage right and just walked the fuck up out of there, because it really wasn't worth it. But I would have made it worth it if that was me. Nikki and Monifa talked about the baby, and Nikki voiced her concerns to Monifa about having a baby and trying to get a music career popping all at the same damn time. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of see where Nikki is coming from. Like I said, that's one situation that I agree with Nikki on. You know what I'm saying? So, Monifa understood, and that prompted her to want to talk to Therese about it. And ultimately she did talk to Therese about it, and they had kind of different point of views. You know what I'm saying? Like, Monifa did voice a concern about how the workload might be on her with the whole baby and her trying to put out a record, but Therese thinks that she could do it if she wants to. But it's pretty clear that a kid is not in the works for them right now. Monifa, Kiki, and Selena, they rehearsed the song, and come to find out that the gig was canceled, so they ended up getting booked for yet another gig for the WNBA, and they were singing, they're going to sing the Star Spangled Banner, so that was even better. So Nikki and her mother decided to do a song, and I thought that was real cute. That was one of the few things that I liked from Nikki this episode. Like, that was real cute to see her want to do a song with her mom, and that was the first time her and her mom ever sung in years. And she wanted to do a song with her mama called R&B, which did not make the Divas album, but who knows, there's a lot of good shit that we've seen on the show that did not make the album, so whatever. Selena had another photo shoot that went well, but she was getting annoyed about her sisters taking pictures of themselves and talking amongst each other. It was really hilarious. And the show closed out with Monifa, Selena, and Kiki Wyatt singing the Star Spangled Banner. And I must say that I did not know that Monifa could sing like that. But like I said, when you don't get the material that you really need to, showcase your vocal talent, people never really know your strengths as a vocalist. And I really did not know her strengths as a vocalist, because all I heard was Touch It. All I heard was Missing, I Miss You. All I heard was You. All I heard was You Don't Have to Love Me, and I Can Tell. And they didn't really give her room to show more power in her vocals. You know what I'm saying? So I think they all did pretty good with the Star Spangled Banner. I really did enjoy it, just like I enjoyed this episode of R&B Divas. So with that being said, you guys, if you want another X Scotty segment, be sure to send me your questions at mrstillstanding@yahoo.com. Please do not send me any questions or words of advice to my YouTube PMs, because I do this. I check my emails with my phone, so I cannot check the private messages on my YouTube. If you have sent me YouTube messages for X Scotty, please send me that same message that you sent me to my PMs to my email, which is Mr. Still Standing with the G at yahoo.com. That is my X Scotty email. For those of you that aren't following me on Twitter, follow me at Mr. Still Standing without the G. And if you really want to, you can also follow me on Instagram at King of the South 23. That is my Instagram name. And please like, rate, and subscribe. I'm almost at 1,400 subscribers, and I'm pretty much happy that my channel is really growing. It's taken a long time for me to get here. I've been here, and like I said, in October, it's going to be 2 years since I've been doing vlogs on YouTube, and it doesn't even feel like it's been that long. But, you know, it is what it is. I want to send my shout out to Gigs, my girl E Giggles. I know y'all know Gigs. You know, she do the wig videos and the cigarette diaries and stuff. I've been on to her videos for the last year. I've been watching Gigs since 2011, and when I seen her for the first time, you know, coming in front of my Love and Hip Hop video, that really warmed my heart to see her do that, because I've been watching her for a year and I've been subscribed to her for a year. So if you are a subscriber to Gigs, make sure you let her know that I shouted her out yet again in one of these videos. I also want to send a special shout out to Shut Up Dorian as well. He found my channel when I was talking about K Michelle, and that's one thing that I love about him. We love K Michelle, and if I could, I would do a video with Dorian just talking about K Michelle all throughout the video. It's a lot of things that we probably love about K Michelle that's the same, and he kind of reminds me of myself. I just love myself some K Michelle now, and I like to see that another YouTuber loves K Michelle just like I do. Guys at Brunch, they are filming their new season, so be on the lookout for Guys at Brunch. Be on the lookout for the Rainbow Connection. They're filming their new season, and I can't wait to see it. Shouts out to my girl, Closet Freak. I love you to death. I just love her. That is my boo-boo. Forest Rocks, that is my boo too. I'm the realest. Bounty Blue, that's her name now. Bounty Blue. I just love that bitch. Oh my god, I love Bounty Blue. Make sure you tell her I said that too. I just love that bitch. Shout out to my bro, the boy Dashin. Shout out to Kidstar88. I still think y'all sleeping on him. He be having some good ass videos. He be talking about some real shit. Shout out to Quan's World 1. He hasn't been posting lately, but shout out to him anyway. Damn, like I said, I stay forgetting people every time I try to shout everybody out, but like I said, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I feel about y'all, and even if I do forget y'all know that I still love y'all. I don't be trying to forget everybody, and if I don't stop this video, I'm gonna go overtime. So everybody that I shouted out, I love you, and everybody that I probably forgot, y'all in my feature channel, so y'all know that I love y'all any damn way. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, I'm just that type of person. I'm all about showing love to everybody. All the YouTubers that show me love, I show them love. Even the ones that hasn't taken notice of me and even seen me, I still show them love too. So shout out to everybody. It's a, you know, it is what it is. I love it. And speaking of YouTubers, I've been thinking about doing a video because it's a lot of things that have been annoying me with it, but I'm gonna do a video on it. With that being said, I'm out of here, you guys. It's 4:18 in the morning. Let me go to sleep, and peace.